I came to TMU because of a promise. In 2023, this university told students like me, if you hold an open work permit, you'll pay domestic tuition until you finish your degree. I believed them. I built my life around that promise. And then in 2024, TMU took that promise back. Mid-degree, short notice, fees multiplied, roughly $30,000 more every year. For months, families in Iran could not send a single dollar to their children abroad. An 88-day internet blackout over 2,000 hours. But the real crisis was never the internet, it's the economy. The Iranian rial has collapsed. Today, it is ranked the weakest currency in the world. Money that once covered a full year of tuition now barely covers a month of meals. Students no longer have access to their own money, and when they do, it's worth almost nothing. We surveyed our community here at TMU. Of the students who answered, more than 80 people, 97% of them told us that their mental health has been significantly or severely harmed. 8 in 10 have lost their family's financial support, and nearly half said that without help they may have to drop courses, defer their degrees, or walk away entirely. So today, to TMU, we say this clearly: honor the promise you made. Do for your students what your peer institutions do for theirs.
As a faculty member, I support your cause. The university TMU needs to keep its promises, the promises that it made to you regarding the tuition fee. When we come together, we can improve the conditions for everyone.
We're proud to study in a university that stands for equity, diversity, inclusion, and social justice. However, I regret to say that in the last few months, not for once a person from the university reached out to us to ask how we're doing, ask what support we need. For every single one of these, we had to go through meeting after meeting, send dozens of emails, and get passed from office to office. These students, they're not advocates, they're students. They should be focused on their studies, not navigating bureaucratic labyrinths. When horrible things are happening in their home country and to their families, when the internet is down back there and they can't even talk with their loved ones, the mental health burden of that is already heavy. So they should not carry this extra burden of doing advocacy and begging for some support only to survive in conditions that they did not create. This is unfair. It breaks my heart when an international student comes to me and says, I chose TMU over other institutions because of what it promised me. Because I saw that it claims to stand for social justice and equity, but now that I'm here, I don't feel it. Even at the statistical level, the marginalization is heartbreaking and obvious. I'm tired of planning my future only to have to change it at the last minute because I'm an international student. I'm tired of being a token. I'm tired of being a number. I'm tired of symbolic gestures that go nowhere. We're not here because it's easy. We're here because we have no other choice, because we deserve better. So today, I'm not just tired. Today, I'm furious, but I'm also hopeful. And I'm proud to stand here with every single one of you.
And it is devastating for these young students who are here working for a better future for themselves. Not only have they had to deal with the difficulty of seeing their country under attack, but they haven't been able to contact their families, and meanwhile they're still trying to complete their courses, complete their education under incredibly difficult circumstances. It is our responsibility to help these students, to support them, and to help them get the education that they deserve.
I see a lot of familiar faces. A lot of the people here are my students, and they are students that left a mark on me. Like, I know their faces because they are bright students. We are trying to enrich a future generation of scholars. And I think TMU needs to honor their promise. They need to step forward and do as they promise for the students who are right now here dealing with a lot of problems at this moment.
Over the past month, I have watched people I care about try to balance an education with challenges that most students cannot even imagine. I've seen friends come to classes carrying anxiety about tuition payments. I've seen them worry about money they cannot access. I've seen them struggle with being unable to consistently communicate with family members back home. And I've seen them try to focus on assignments, exams, and research while carrying that burden every single day. What strikes me the most is that they continue showing up. They continue attending lectures. They continue contributing to discussions. They continue participating in clubs, research, and campus life. They continue working towards their degrees despite circumstances completely beyond their control.